I got for selling me clothes, others for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Here is me and David the man. We're at Spooky Woods, and this is we've had a chat. It's now a politics-free zone, mate. Yeah.
Started off. Let's not talk about politics. We do.
Yeah, we had a little, because we haven't had a talk for ages. Well, since last time we were out anyway, mate. But yeah, kind of doing all my head in. It's done. Let's crack on. But we're in the old Spooky Woods, and the sun's just, well, we've been here for about an hour, mate, haven't we? The sun's now out, which is quite nice. Absolutely soaking in here. Been mental weather, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely mental. Though I do think Mrs. Tightwood had a chance to get down Northfield Market, do a bit of shopping, bless her, and then as we come home it lashed it down, so that was all good. But yeah, just a quick day in the woods. Obviously Big Martin, bless him, as he said, he's going to be laid up for a little while. He's okay, he's nothing to worry about. Mike's busy. You know, Jerry, the same. Glenn had to work today. It's a Sunday as well, it's unusual, mate. Yeah, and I did put a little shout out. Obviously it was very late doors on Facebook. If anybody can get to sort of Essex, they're welcome to come out. But yeah, so it's just a chill time in the woods, and we chose here, mate. Yeah, no real reason why anyway. But yeah, got a couple of nice little bits. I'm just sorting out my Bergen. Yes, I've got the old pouch on there today, and we've just come to have a little bit of a chill and sort a few bits out. One thing I will say. Dog Soldier, you're a scholar and a gentleman, sir, because this is the pouch, or David's got the pouch now, that we talked about last time, and I said, does anybody know? And Dog Soldier, bless him, really nice of him, mate. He jumped up and said, mate, I've got at least one or two of them upstairs, and one of them, yeah, please mate, and they turned up. I think that one's slightly longer, as we say. Yeah. You know, we're only talking inches there, mate, but it does make a bit of difference. Obviously, as you said, you didn't mind, mate. You give David, you know, the one, because you quite like that one, mate, don't you?
Yeah.
And I've got like full water, but I'll show you in there in a minute anyway. All with brew kits in there. It's a stunning little bit of kit, mate. Love that patch. So, Dog Soldier, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. That's a top end bit of kit, mate. And as I said, you knew anyway. If you ever see anything, mate, or you want a patch made or something, mate, you know, a Cockney track that can sew. But it's very nice of you, mate. Really appreciate that. And you're one of the few people, because he's like well into his army kit. He knows what he's on about as well. But yeah, no. So thank you, mate. That will see much use. And another little patch. Well, there's a little trading estate where we were, and there's like a second-hand shop. You know, I just popped in there because we was dumping rubbish, reclamation. So I thought, I'll pull over. You wouldn't normally sort of go in there because it is like on an industrial estate, and. In there, and there was only one thing that had any interest in me, was the East German. It's got something blocked down on that. The old East German haversack, and yeah, so they had the yoke with them because they use it like a small backpack, didn't they? Yeah, rucksack type of thing. And I asked her how much, and she said, "Oh, £2.50." And I was like, "Oh, you're having a laugh, missus? You can get them for about 15, in and around 15 quid, mate. Brand new." All they had was some storage marks where the plastic bands go round them, and me being a cheeky Cockney twat, I told the lady, you know, this and that, oh, they're the East German ones, and that's so and so, and I said, I'll tell you what, the bits, you know, played it down a bit, and I said, you know, can I have 3 for a £5? She said, yeah. I think she just probably wanted to get me out of the shop, like, well, it was a unit anyway. So they've come very, very cheaply. And yeah, very happy with that. Obviously, the reason I just did that because I know David, you well into that, mate. You know, if that makes sense. So instantly, sort of, thought, just don't buy one, buy a couple of 3. But I was going to go. I went down there yesterday, and the bloody thing's now closing down. So that was good. What? Well, it was about 3 weeks ago, I think, mate. Yeah, it would have been 3 weeks ago, and in between they've shut down, like, you know. So she said no, we had somebody come down, just a bid for a lot of the girl, you know. So, but they're cracking bits of kit, mate, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to just put a couple of bits of leather around here, leather loops with a D-ring on it on either side, and have it as just as a sort of over the shoulder haversack.
It's perfect. It's well made for that, mate.
Oh, it's heavy duty.
Yeah, heavy duty, isn't it? You know, and yeah, I've got a couple of ideas with that, and you know, well, say like 2 for a £5, you know, if someone else won, and you can't go wrong there, mate. And the yokes, I won't use the yokes, but they've got all like the D-rings on it and all the buckles, all the metalware. I'll take that off, mate, and sort of use them, because I'm gonna put a sort of shoulder strap on that as well. But yeah, it's a cracking little bit of kit, and if you've not seen them, well worth. I'd say if I paid a tenner for one of them, mate, I wouldn't be in any way unhappy. But yeah, yeah. So we're just down the covert spot, and I'm now going to get a brew, and all the brew, everything I need's in there. Thanks to old Dog Soldier. Really appreciate that, mate. Right, ladies and gents, time to have a brew. It's all come out of there. The 1 litre bottle, heads and tails on the cups. I do put. I've got the Trangier in there, and as everybody knows, if you've not seen one of them, and I know Glenn was especially interested in that, I showed it in an earlier video, just from experience. I always put them in a little Tupperware container, because they do stink out your Bergen, and if they leak, because there's always a drop of gear in them, it stops that from happening. And I've just put a rag in it to stop it from rattling, because I'm an old soldier. Down the back of this kit goes obviously in there the old Vargo thing, bought that off somebody off the old tray post, can't even remember now, and I just think that's a brilliant little bit of kit. And rather than use a Trangier, just want to give, always like things that people, you know, making that. That's Mike's little, what do they call that, mate?
It's the hang on, just give it to us.
Yeah,
the white box stove.
The white box stove, and that's the one he's made, and I think it's a terrific bit of kit. And I was just going to fire that up to get myself a brew on, because I've got some rather specialised Cornish coffee. As we was going, you know, leaving, we was going and say I got handed that by mate, so I want to throw it away anyway. So I've got some Cornish posh coffee that's going to be filtered with the Mac Tightwad exclusive filter. So it will have special odour of sweaty minge. but Dog, obviously I know I said really appreciate that, mate. And yeah, that's cracking little stoves. That doing a bit of work for. Oh, I'll tell you what, just while I'm here, ladies and gents, I've recently left one occupation and I've gone into another one. I don't mind telling you what I do now. I'm staff at a homeless shelter. I've been doing a lot of hours recently, and as David will tell you, it's just been mental, if that makes sense. And you know, a new job, got to get in there, got to get it sorted. So I've got a number of things that I've on my list to make. Everything from a silky saw pouch, 3 lots of like little hammocks, but they're going to be in pink for like, you know, like Matt's niece and I think it was your daughter and that as well, mate. Yeah. So I've got a backlog of work. Again, you come in and you know, you're falling asleep and so forth. New job, absolutely brilliant. Really love it. It does fit my skill set. Ever so happy. But yeah, so I'm a bit backlogged on that. So there are a few things, and obviously the old set there, I've got that off Mike the Bearded Clam. He's going to just attach a little system to the bottom of his Bergen, which is going to need a lot of hand sewing, and I've got that. He give it me at the old Edale meet, mate. That's still on there, mate. And everybody, yeah, you know, like even like next week, there's 3 days, I'm going to be finishing at 3:30. I'll try and get one thing done at a time. Sorry, mate. And so yeah, sorry, ladies and gents, it was just a quick impromptu update there and that. You've not had a great deal of time. I haven't even had time to like be watching YouTube videos or anything like that, mate. It's just, yeah, it's gonna, well, in a good way, it's gone a bit mental recently. So you know, they offered up for redundancy, I grabbed it and got a job very soon after. So I'm really happy with that. But yeah, ladies and gents, if I promise you something, I always say without, you know, well, I don't charge anybody for nothing. But yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. I have made a list because with my old brain, and it will get done. And I'm going to, you know, make a point of starting on stuff. So there's just been a time lag of about three weeks or whatever, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks into this new job. Anyway, I'm going to, without further ado, get another brew on there. Yeah, just, I meant to say that last time we was out, as it goes, like, you know, there's going to be a bit of a time lag, and yeah, because you know, with my skill set, it really does. It's helping people, sorting out problems, and when things get a little bit out of hand, if they do from time to time, I'm good at sorting things like that, you know, and don't make nothing no bigger than it is. And like I say, new job, new role for the old tightwad, still using all my skills. Anyway, about time I shut up and got a brew on. David said, yeah, but I've been meaning to just do that quick update and that, because I've got a few bits on the old to-do list. And look at that, Mike. Sucking some fierce heat coming out of that. And as I say, Michael Beardy Clem. Cheers for that, mate. Really appreciate you. Well, I missed the sale and you went, well, I've got to spare one of them, and you give that to us, mate. I will get your Bergen done soon as, mate. I think before I just said, like, change of job, and I haven't had a lot of time recently. But yeah, that stove's fucking brilliant, Mike. And it all fits in there. Because as you just said there, mate, that is a good little purchase for the whole lot, isn't it? You know, you're walking about, brew kit, it's got a shoulder strap on it. I've not got a shoulder strap on there. Yeah, your water on it. Because even your one, what is it you got? A 2 litre?
It's a 2 litre, yeah, the clean canteen one.
Yeah, go and have a look at getting one of them, mate. Got a little bit of birthday money coming up soon. Yeah, but very nice. I think, Mike, we can say that stove is a definite pass. Lovely job, bro. Well, ladies and gents, battering a bit of wood, which is wood that we found here. Everything's totally soaking here. Really, really glad I put the knee pads in my Gorkas, because I'm kneeling down at the moment, and they're giving me protection and stopping me getting wet knees. At my age, that's quite nice. Most of the people I serve with have got a problem somewhere with their knees, hips, ankles, shins, whatever. Because I've had a little dibble there, little buy on eBay, and it came yesterday. I tried to put it together. I was sat there trying to catch up on a few YouTube videos, and I'll explain in a minute, but within 30 seconds, 15 seconds, there's a reason why I come out with you. You went, twat, that's not how you put it together. It went chunk chunk chunk, and that was it, mate, wasn't it? No, that's a blooper moment, mate. It's got to be caught on cam. So, I know, yeah.
I won't say what you said, but
no, but yeah, so we'll just recreate that. Well, show how I was being a bit of a twat there. Well, it wasn't, mate. It's just you looked at it from a different angle, didn't you?
Yeah, no. You come to me and you went, yeah, it's okay, but it needs some modifications to it. Yeah. And you went, that goes on there. You show me how it goes together. You said, that goes on there. Well, that goes in there. You went. Yeah. And that goes on there. Yeah. But it don't stay on you.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, it's going to be a twat, like, you know.
And I just picked it up and went, I think that goes in there.
That goes on there. I went, blah. But it has got cross members on there, on the top there. Literally, as I come out, this literally came yesterday, and they're still on my desk at home. But Dave was ever so impressed with that. Lightweight, very, very cheap from AliExpress. But again, it's one of them things, if you look around, you can pay 30 quid for that. I didn't pay nothing like 30 quid for it. But we're going to give it a burn now, get some water going, because we've both got some dehydrated meals, and give that a burn. But yeah, mate, I felt right proud. But yeah, so that's sorted anyway, and that's a cracking bit of kit.
And I've got a new knife. I'm very happy, very surprised, and shocked, and still am, to be honest.
You're now in my shoes there, mate.
Yeah,
because the first thing you said to me, why would somebody, and I went, well, just an incredibly generous person, mate.
Oh yeah, you know, you saw me this morning when you gave it to me.
I had no idea what was in there, mate.
No, you didn't know.
I didn't open it. I got asked just to hand it to you, mate. There's something coming down, and that's for you.
Yeah, and it was like, is it what? No, can't be. And you went, yeah, it is, and it's absolutely stunning. I'm sort of chuffed to bits with it. I'm just sort of, you know.
Well, it was hard for me to get the one that was by the same person that gifted that one to me. He made me a present of that, mate.
Yeah.
Has done the same. Kind of lost for words about, you know, the gentleman's generosity.
I can't believe it, really. You know, I'm really shocked, because, you know, it ain't really sunken in, but you know, it's. I didn't want to use it first. Just hold it and keep it all nice, and. But it's time to use it. So
yeah.
Done some
well, that lasted about 30 seconds, didn't it, really, mate? Well, after we'd done the leather sniffing bit and that.
Yeah. And you've got the sheath.
Yeah.
But thank you very much. Totally shocked, and I totally appreciate it.
I'm just stunned by the gentleman's generosity, mate. Yeah. It's made us both a gift of that knife, and I think he's obviously seen the videos, and I know he likes watching our videos and that, and well.
Oh no, it's going to get properly used.
Mega used.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a Scott Wessex blade one, mate. I think he must have brought up all of Scott's stock. Yeah, no. And that's the Luku, mate, is it?
Yeah, I think it's the Luku.
Luku, yeah.
But no, it's just the when I saw your one,
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, I couldn't get it out of your hand, but that was cool, mate. Yeah, that's what.
And now to have one myself is, you know, yeah. Thank you very much. Use it.
No, and again, an extraordinarily generous gentleman, and a nice little rucksack for your boy joining the cadets, mate.
For Mason, who's going to, you know, he's going to appreciate that.
Yeah, because he's in the air cadets and that, and they use DPM, and it's a brand new little Northern Ireland pack, mate. Lovely.
It goes with the, you know, he's got these like overnight bag, but for a day pack, that's going to be perfect
for him. Yeah.
Just what sort of, you know, he was after that size as well.
So he sent that down, and then he said to me, "I stuck something in there. That's for David, but you know, obviously not to be opened, and just give it him as I did do today, didn't I, there, mate? Yeah. You didn't have a clue, did you?
No. What's this? And I opened the top bit. I went
having a laugh. Yeah. No. Gobsmacked with the gentleman's generosity, and I've got to say he doesn't want his name mentioned, which aggrieves me. However, this gentleman, I've got to be honest, and he knows this already. Anything he sees us make or whatever, mate, you know, you're good at making stuff. We would love to reciprocate, and it's a job done.
Yeah. No, it's you know, it's just it's like from the strangers just giving me this knife. It's like, you know what I mean.
I've been in your shoes there, mate. You know, just gobsmacked is a good word, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I've been sort of all morning, and I sort of go off for the little days.
Yeah. When you ain't been playing with it. But anyway,
just use it.
Yeah, because that's what, you know. It's a Wessex blade, comes with a lifetime guarantee. That's Scott from Wessex Blades. He does say though that's his lifetime, not your lifetime. And we'll no, he's. I know what Scott said. It's just, he makes something, and unless you start sticking it through car doors or trying to, you know, ram it into concrete, which would obviously invalidate anything. Normal use, lifetime warranty. You know, send it back, he'll sort it.
No, it's
and as he said, because Scott did message me, he said, I really appreciate you getting out there. I think it was the last video there, mate, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, again, that's where you were using it. Somebody getting out there and giving one of my knives a good workout, you know, because that's what I build them for, that's what I want to see. And you know what, I don't think there is, but if there is anything in the design or whatever, something goes wrong, Bosch, let's, you know, always product development, mate, you know, because you know, it was nice when you get somebody, a knife maker as well, mate, that will stand behind his work and that.
No, I think it's a you know, one knife. You can do feather sticks with it, you can do patterning, you can do chopping, you know, even for the doing the bow drill for the half board. You know, look, that's perfect for that. And you know, it's
so much making a perfect circle there, mate.
It does. So.
And it's just, well, you've had a grin like a Cheshire cat all day, mate, since you opened it, innit? And you're still like a little. And I know exactly where you're coming from, mate. When you think, well, yeah, thank you very much. You know,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it just don't seem to cover it, does it, mate? No. But
thank you.
Yeah, and well, I well know, mate. That's going to get a lot of use by you, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And at this point, ladies and gents, sorry, yeah, we're going to get our brew on.
You filming?
Yes, mate. Yeah, just. You've got a bit of, well, I just need more practice, mate, but you have got a bit of an knack for the old feather sticks and that, haven't you?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you get a fire going out of any of this wood in here anyway, mate, isn't it? Getting right to the core of it.
To the middle,
yeah.